Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, please like and subscribe. You see the C63 in the back. Well, I've had this car for 2 years, and this video is going to be about what you guys should cop when you buy a car like this. I've had this car for 2 years, so I have an experience of, you know, things that would help you in the ownership of this car, and what I see helps this car perform a lot better with. Alright, so besides the cosmetics I've done on this car, which obviously everyone could just fit the car to what they to their taste, I've done, you know, tints on the car, blacked out the chrome, nothing crazy, lowered it, front lip, nothing a bit crazy. I'm still thinking about wrapping this car, but I highly advise you guys to always hand wash this car, because just like any other cars, their paint is very sensitive. And in this car, I feel like it'll stay really clean over time when you just take care of it and hand wash it. Do not go through automatic car washes. And that's just a big advice and comment for any sports car. So if you really want to make your car look nice and stand out over time, just please don't go through the automatic car washes that will put swirls on your paint, damage it, and things like that. Alright, so you guys think this one's funny, but it's actually true. Buy yourself a radar. If it's illegal in your state, obviously get yourself a police radar, because this car, if it's your first sports car, or you know, you're young like me, I bought this car when I was 21, I would highly advise you guys to invest your money into a radar before you invest it into a lawyer. I've sadly done both, but it does surely help me a lot, and it gives a little less stress on my head, knowing, you know, where the cops are at and stuff. So I highly advise you guys to get a radar. Mine in particular is the Uden R7. Alright, so don't get me wrong, you don't really need these things, but it just helps over time when you own a car like this. Alright, so another thing is the brake pads. The brake pads that come on this car stock are very terrible when it comes to brake dust. Now in performance, they're okay. They're not the greatest, because stock pads, I didn't get the S, but even on the S, the ceramic pads are terrible when it comes to dust. I got myself Power Stop performance pads, ceramic brake pads, and they are amazing. They perform good. They don't make noises. So I highly recommend you guys to change the pads at least when you know it's almost worn out, just so you don't get a lot of brake dust on this car, because I know a lot of people that complain about the brake dust from the brake pads on the C63s. As you can see, I haven't washed this car in about probably a month. You know, I've been just so busy. I don't drive it much in the winter, but I mean, it's not okay. That's pretty bad, but it's not. It could be worse. It could be very much worse. All right, now I'm gonna talk about the internals. So internal wise, oil. I highly recommend liquid moly, because the engine runs very well. So when you guys do become due to an oil change, I highly recommend you guys go with liquid moly. Sadly, Mercedes won't do your oil change if you get anything else besides their, you know, mobile oil or whatever, but I just did it myself. I changed the oil and reset the light, and I put liquid moly. Now for the air filters, you can't see right here, but inside I took those garbage Mercedes air filters out, and I replaced them with K&N high airflow filters. Now some people are gonna hate me for not getting cold air intakes on a stage 2 C63, but I just think it's not that smart on these cars, because you know, you don't have much space. You have to get a closed one, so the airflow is like, you know, it reduces, and then there's potential of hot air getting in the intakes and the engine. I just think spending like almost $2,000 for intakes that might not even work or harm the engine is just unnecessary. So don't let those intakes fool you. They do sound good. I have blowout valves, but I honestly, even the blowout valves, I think are extra. I would have not got the blowout valves if I just went straight to catless, but this car is catless now, so I'm debating whether to take the blowout valves off or not. But you know, I'm just kind of busy where I don't have the time to do it. I did it myself, but yeah, I just left it on right now. All right, now the worst part about this car probably when it comes to maintenance costs is the tires. This car loves to spin it's probably the owner, but I promise you this car is so easy to, you know, slide around with because of the power and its rear wheel drive. So I would highly recommend you guys find a plug for tires just so you guys don't end up, having trouble with, oh, this guy's, waxing me for prices on tires or whatever. I got my tires on Tire Rack. I just recently got a whole new set because they come with warranty for tread wear and road hazards. But before that, I was just getting used tires, Michelin Pilot Sports. I was getting used, I had a plug, and the main reason why I did that was because I just recently got it and I was having a lot of fun with it. I was doing burnouts I wasn't doing burnouts, I was just sliding around a lot, which wore out the tires. Probably every 3 months I got two used tires in the back. Now, with all that being said, I just talked about the radar, tires, the oil and filter, and obviously how to wash the car, just hand wash it with, dry it up with microfiber towels. It's nothing crazy, I feel like, obviously the brake pads too. I just feel like over 2 years I've learned about, how these could, reduce my problems with the car. I have had no problems, honestly, with the car. I've had this car tuned as well for about 6 months, and it's still running better than I've ever got it, and as same reliability. So don't be afraid to cop one of these because this is the best purchase I've ever made. Now, if you're new here, please like and subscribe because there's going to be a lot more content from this car on this channel. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it informative. Comment down below what questions you got and what you want to see next on this channel. Peace.